Yo guys, what's up? This is Crime Apex here, or whatever you want to call me, Dundee FC Culture, just kidding. I don't really mind, like I've said before. Anyways, today it might be a bit of a controversial video, stuff I might say, but hope it's not that bad. But today I'll be speaking about the football clubs that I support or that I love, that I follow. We'll start off with Dundee FC, which all of you know I'm a big Dundee supporter. Season ticket holder for Dundee, go to mostly every single game, go to as much games as I can, every home game, and the away games that I can get to, which when the next season starts, which we don't know when it is, but when it does, I'll be trying to go to a lot more, and I will start vlogging them, and I'll be posting the full vlog on this channel, but I'll be posting the highlights of it on Dundee FC Culture on Instagram for Dundee. But yeah, so I support Dundee. It's been a a weird time supporting Dundee, really. So much ups and so much downs recently, from relegating Dundee United, from being relegated ourselves back into the Championship. There's quite a lot going on, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I love Dundee FC. I love going up at Dens Park, sitting in the seat that I always sit in every single weekend to cheer on my team. I wouldn't change it for the world. Wouldn't change it. And right, I'm going to say another Scottish club. This would be a bit controversial. Some of you may already know, some of you probably don't, but Motherwell Rangers FC, Rangers Football Club. And now I know I'm probably going to get comments saying Glory Hunter, this and that, but I actually supported Rangers before I supported Dundee. I supported Rangers because my mum and my stepdad, heavy Rangers supporters. I was basically brought up in my childhood by my mum and my stepdad. So I used to go to a few Rangers games, Probably my most favourite Rangers game I've went to. Oh, that's a tough one. Probably. It was probably the time we got the game, because I went to it. I know only won it 1-0, but it was a game where we got promoted from the Championship to go to the Premiership. Really, that was a surreal moment for me. It was because New Rangers in the Premiership then got put all the way down the leagues. Did you come back up again? It was just such a special night. Such a special night. And I forgot my favourite Dundee game. That's going to be a tough one. I've been to more Dundee games than Rangers games. So my favourite Dundee game, that would have been... I know you've got when you relegated Dundee United, that was a class game. But I'm going to go with it's a bit of a curveball here. But it was a couple of years ago when we beat St Johnstone 2-1, where we won the lot for the majority of the game. St Johnstone equalised late on in the game. Then Sofia Musa, bullet of a header in the last minutes of the games to win it 2-1. That's a game I'll never forget against St Johnstone, because I absolutely fucking despise St Johnstone. And I'm sorry if any St Johnstone fans watching this, but I despise your club as much as I despise Dundee United. It's just, circumstance, isn't it? So, yeah. Anything else I can say in Dundee? If I think of anything, I'll say anything else. Rangers, like I said, it was mum and stepdad, heavy Rangers supporters. I was brought up to support Rangers. I still do to this day. Support Rangers, everybody knows the story. Majority of, well, not majority of the years, but quite a lot of the years now, we were in the lower leagues, going playing away at Brecon, away at Arbroath, teams like that, that was a bad thing. That was crazy, those years, the banter years, as you can call it. That they were, it was good as well, To be fair, I know that it wasn't good for Rangers, it wasn't really good for Scottish football, but if it wasn't for that, lower league clubs could be struggling more right now. Like teams like Arbroath, they're in the Championship. They might have still got there, but it would have been a lot tougher. But the money that Rangers have brought down to come to the games, the massive support that would go, that helped out those smaller clubs, which, the same with Dundee getting relegated, Dundee United getting relegated, it's not good for Scottish football, but it's good for those smaller clubs. Like, take last season or this season, whatever you want to call it right now, for instance, you've got Dundee United, even Dunfermline, going away to Arbroath. The amount of fans that they're taking to Arbroath, that's going to keep the club financially safe for a wee while. Which, in these dark times, that's what clubs need right now. They need money. So, money that Arbroath got from this season, from those games, possibly is going to help them. I am saying that these small clubs, I've got a feeling some of them are going to go bust during this sad time. And I do feel for those small clubs and I want to say feel for the people who are dying as well because of coronavirus. But we're mourning every single person who passes away of this unfortunate disease. It shouldn't be here, but it is. You've got to deal with it. We've got to get rid of it as soon as we can. That's why you got to stay inside and everything. That's what I'm doing. That's why I don't agree with these unessential shops going to reopening. I know it's for the economy, but let's face it, if there was no humans, there'd be no economy. You just got to remember that. That's one thing you got to remember. I'm going off on a rant here, but no. Right, we'll get back to the main point of this video. So, I would say my English club, Liverpool FC, I've always loved them since I was a wee kid. It was my dad who brought me up, because I used to see my dad on the weekends. I do stay with my dad now, which he is the one that took me to Dundee games. Once got me supporting Dundee, so I'll thank him for that, because I don't know where I'd be if I was supporting Dundee, because it's life now, it's life. Yeah, but my English club is Liverpool. Since I was a wee kid, I love Liverpool. Just been a fan of them through the bad years, It's been a mental roller coaster with Liverpool, honestly. From almost winning the league with Steven Gerrard slipping, winning the Champions League, losing the Champions League final. This season, miles ahead of other teams. We may not get the league, but you know something? If that happens, that happens. We've got to deal with it. We've got to go on. The next season, we've got to go on, do the same again, go on, beat teams, beat every single team we go against, and we can win the league. That's what you just got to do. If that happens, if we're not allowed the title, you just got to deal with it. You just got to really deal with it. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. If you guys want to see me make a video about this whole thing happening with teams maybe not winning the league, maybe not win, or winning league, not winning league, like you just had Ajax, they've not got their league. I'm sure they've not got the league. Correct me if I'm wrong about that though, but I'm sure they don't have it. Hope I'm right. Yeah, so my Liverpool club's Liverpool. My Liverpool club's Liverpool. I can't even speak. That English club's Liverpool. Love it a bit, it's Liverpool. I've only ever been to one Liverpool game, and that was friendly we had against Napoli. Lost it 3-0, but it was still an unreal moment to go to Murrayfield and saying you'll never walk alone as Liverpool supporters. Be with Liverpool supporters. It was probably one of my most favourite games ever. To be honest, that would be my most favourite Liverpool game, because it's my only Liverpool game I've went to. I loved it though. I know this video might get a bit controversy for what I said about Dundee and Rangers, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I would not change it for the world. Rangers got such a strong place in my heart. Dundee's got such a strong place in my heart. And well, a little bit of news out as well here. My stepdad's father was one of the 66 who unfortunately passed away in the Ibrox disaster. It's mad to think that's how people were gone. Same with the 96 who didn't make it home from Liverpool, not from Liverpool, but from Hillsborough, sorry. It's just, you shouldn't be going to a football game and not going home. I go Dundee games, home, away. You expect to make it home alive. It's just a bit mental where, like, you don't. But it's just, if things happen, it's unfortunate. But life is life, you've got to go on, you've got to carry on. That's what I say if anybody out there struggling with anything, you've got to carry on. You need anything, speak to people, speak to anybody. honestly. Somebody you look up to, somebody that you trust, speak to them. If somebody's watching right now with any depression, mental health problems, and they just want to speak to somebody, I'm here. I don't understand. I know I don't understand what you're going through, but I totally understand, you know, what it's feeling like, how you're feeling inside your head. You don't want to be in this world anymore, stuff like that. I totally understand. So if you're going through any of it, just message me on any of my social media platforms: Twitter, Crime Apex, my Instagram, Crime Apex, which I never hardly use, but I'm still on that. I'm Dundee FC Culture Instagram. You can get me in that as well. So, and well, about football clubs, and there you might be confused. I've got Tottenham, Rangers, Newcastle, Ajax, Juventus, Dundee up there, and if I do that, Liverpool scarf, it's not fully up, but that's because I just like collecting football scarves, and I like collecting football stuff. I can see with the Tottenham thing right there. I'm football mad, but there's like certain clubs that I won't buy, like say for instance Celtic. I would never get something from that. Dundee United, never. Hibs, teams like that, no, I'm sorry. It's Hibs, I don't mind Hibs, but I'll never buy a Hibs like product or anything. I'll never do that. I don't agree with that. Do not agree with that at all. I agree with you can collect your football like scarves and that, but not if you support a club in as one of your rivals or something like that. That's just beyond the point. Do not like that. Anyways, I think that's all for today's video, but I do hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see any more videos like this where I sit down and speak about just anything really, just comment down below what you'd like to see, and I'll see if I can do it for you, because I enjoyed doing this actually, really enjoyed it. I'd love to do more of it, and soon there'll be a video like this, Q&A coming out on my channel, which I don't know when it'll be coming out. Still need to record that, but it will be coming out soon, which I've got a few of you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. I might put another thing out tomorrow about it as well, saying any question you want to ask. So I've got a few, but I wouldn't mind a few more. Make video interesting. Some good questions so far though. So if you're any of you watching this who have left a question, thank you. I appreciate it. And anyways, catch us all in the next one. Take care.